Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Reagan, and today what I'm going to be doing is a look that I had actually posted on Instagram, and a couple of my friends had requested that I actually do a video on it. So this is the look that I did. I'll also kind of put a picture of it up on the screen there so you can get a better look at it. It's very simple. It is using this Colourpop You Had Me at Hello palette that I got in my BoxyCharm, and I can tell you, since I have gotten this palette, this is pretty much all that I wear right now. Like, this has become my all-time favorite, and I now know I need to own pretty much like all the Colourpop palettes, because the formula is amazing, the blending is amazing, the color payoff amazing. So yeah, this is what we'll be using. So we're gonna start out with the eyes and then go on to everything else. So let me go ahead, and the primer, where is it at? The eye primer I've been using is the Kat Von D Locket. Mine is in light. This stuff works amazing for keeping your eyeshadow in place. And I'm pretty sure you can tell I did not do my eyebrows yet. It's a rare occurrence where I don't have them already on, but I figured it's been a while since I have done a look actually putting my eyebrows on while on camera. And I have made a few changes to what I do with my eyebrows. So I figured I would show those today. Alright. Now that I got that one. So the first thing I'm going to do, now the only thing about this palette is they don't have a color that is very close to my skin tone. So I am going to go into my trusted Wet n Wild Cream Brulee. This is pretty much what I set all of my eyeshadow primer with, like all of the time, hence the big giant gaping hole in the middle. But that's okay, I have like 5 backups of this stuff because it is my favorite. I think I had actually had it for years and years, and like never really like got into using it until watching Tori Biohazard Beauty, and she had mentioned it once about how amazing it is as a base eyeshadow, and like ever since then, that's all I do now is use this as an eyeshadow base. So thank you, Tori, for that. Alright, and so we are going to start off with this color here, which is called I always forget how they have this set up. 2 Ps. Yeah, 2 Ps. So I always forget what that color is called. Now I'll just go in with my trusted crease brush that I use all the time, the Royal Lane Nickel, the Mata Pro. There's several of these, like different sizes and styles of this brush, and I am telling you, if you do not own this brush, you need to. This is the BMX 430 crease brush. This is like my trusted brush. I have some high-end crease brushes, but for some reason I just like the way that this one works, so this is the one I'm using. I go pretty high up with this color. I just realized it might be better if I zoomed you in a little so you could see what I'm doing. How's that? Okay, up and close and personal. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is go into this next color here, which is called Pulling Strings. This is just to deepen up that crease. I won't take this one as then I'm gonna go back in with that first color and just kind of clean up that blending there. And just to kind of pinken up a little bit, I am taking this winning ticket color here, just kind of like a mauvey pink color, and just going right back over that crease, just so it's not so orange colored. Alright, and then what I'm gonna do is this color right here, once it focuses, that would be called FBO. I am going to put that all over the lid as well. That's just going to kind of brighten everything up with the sparkles, and I am using my Medusa makeup brush here to put that on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color here, which is called Candy Graham. It's kind of like a pinky, peachy color. And I'm also going to add that on the lid, but I'm also going to add that to the lid, but I'm going to put that like right in the center. Almost like a halo eye. But what I am going to do, so I'm going to spray that one because I want that one to be a little more intense. Just there in the center, just to give it a little extra pop. Alright, it's not going to be super like out there, which isn't what I want. I just want to give a little more depth to it with having that little bit of a lighter color there in the center. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one here, which is the knot, and just with my finger, and this is such, if it'll focus maybe with my face not in the way, there we go. This is such a pretty shiny color, and that's just going to go right in the inner corner. And don't worry about how low it goes down, because I am going to clean up that a lot. And there's not a whole heap of a lot of fallout from this, but I do want to kind of give it a little bit of a sharper edge whenever it comes to the outer corner. Alright, go back in one more time with this brush, and we're going to just use that mauve color again. What color was that? FBO? No. Winning Ticket. That mauve matte pink, just to blend out a little bit there. Alright, and now and I'm just going to do a little bit of spritzing of my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I like to put this on prior to makeup, and I also use it as a setting spray as well. It just it really freshens the skin up and makes it feel really nice. So what we're going to do is I am going to go in with my NYX Angel Veil primer. Get that dry down a little there. And this primer really makes me turn white. It's kind of funny. Oh, it washes out my skin color there. But it works good for blurring the pores. So while I'm letting that set, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows real quick. Like I said, we're just going to kind of run through this. It's not a whole lot of changes I did, but I did I got new products that I'm using. I mean, I still use my Anastasia Dipbrow because, I mean, I can't not wear that. But I do have this Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. It's kind of like a tinted brow gel with fibers in it that gives the appearance of more brow hair than I actually have. So I like to kind of brush this through. Sometimes if I'm like really going with a natural look, I won't even use my pomade. I'll just use the brow fiber kind of thing. So that way it just looks like I still have brows done, but not a whole lot of work was put into them. And I just brush them directly up. And then I'll go in with the pomade to define them. You just have to remember, they're not twins, they're sisters. Alrighty, so now that I've got the brows on, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the foundation, which I am using my Wet n Wild Cushion foundation. This is in the color Honey Beige. Just gonna use my blender here. Bring out just a little bit there. Alright. Okay. So let's see here. Making sure that's all a little bit blended out there. I'm going to use Shape Tape and light medium honey. Go ahead now. Before I go to blend that in, I'm also going to start contouring. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Megaglo Makeup Stick Contour in Where's the Walnut? And just to blend that out using the Coastal Scents brush. Alright, and I'm going to use my Cody AirSpun to do just a little bit of baking. Alright, and while I have that on, I'm going to go ahead and use my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I am in the deep bronzer. And I have a friend to thank for this. I have been meaning to pick one up and I just never did for some whatever reason, because I probably have 50 billion bronzers. Oh, it smells good. And she had an extra one, so she gave me one. So I was like, oh, awesome. I get to try it now and see what the whole rave is about it, because everybody says it's amazing. gonna go ahead and use my It Cosmetic brush to brush all that powder off. Just like, don't do a whole heap of baking. I just like to really set under the eyes there and where I put concealer, so that way it doesn't crease and it stays on all day. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and do the under eye. So go back into the palette here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Luxie brush. This is the 237 blending. It's a really small brush that works really well for right under the eye. So first going to go into the two-piece color here. Then I'm going to go into the winning ticket color, which is that mauve color. Alright. I'm going to go in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay in Feisty. And I'm going to use my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder here. I like to do this before putting on my highlight, so that way it doesn't take away from it. Alright, and the highlight I'm using is from OFRA. This is the Rodeo Drive. It is my favorite. I'm going to do another spray. That stuff feels so good on the skin. Alright, so I'm gonna put on my eyeliner now. So I have been using the J.Cat Beauty Rock and Glitz liquid eyeliner. I got this from Hot Topic for like 10 bucks, and surprisingly I have really enjoyed using it. It's very close to being as good as my Kat Von D liquid liner, which I need to, it's about time for me to get a new one of those, since the reason I've been using this one instead. So go ahead and we'll get that liner on real quick. Let me bring you back in. Put a little ham on the eyeliner today, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with the big wing liner. So in my waterline and my tight line, I am using the Colourpop cream gel liner. This is in Swerve. For my mascara, using my BADgal Bang. So far, that is still my favorite mascara to use right now. Alright, and I'm just going to do my lip liner, and this is a Jaunt Blue in 950 Rich Red pencil liner. And the lip color I'm going in with is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in Seraphine. It is a beautiful blue red, which is my favorite lip color ever. Alright, so this is the finished look. Let me Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you have not already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload again. You have a great day. Enjoy the rest of it. Bye.